Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. Today I am partnering with Ieebee to bring you a very fun video. We are going to check out these washi tapes and some stickers that Ieebee gifted me, and we are going to create a fun creative journaling spread with those items. I have not really dug into any of this. I did take a very quick peek at the washies because I was dying, but I have not even pulled them out of the packaging. I have not swatched them. So we are going to do all of that together. Thank you to Ieebee for sending me these things to check out. They've also invited me to be an affiliate. So my affiliate links will be down in the description box. I also have a 30% off discount code for you. I am actually filming this video in 2 parts and I don't know the discount code yet. So when I come back to set up the journaling spread, I should have that code. I will put it on the screen, but also all that information will be down in the description box, which is below this video. All right, you guys, I'm super excited. So let's check out what they have sent me here. I also want to say I am so sorry if you can hear the cricket. This cricket does not want to leave my basement. So if you can hear him, I am so sorry. There's literally nothing I can do. All right. First of all, I think it's so cool. They sent along this little washi tape inspiration book. So Ieebee has all kinds of really beautiful washi tape sets, and some of them are actually much bigger even than this one. This one gives you 14 washi tapes, but some of them I think are like 24. They have matching stickers. They have other craft tools. I think I saw stamps on the website, all kinds of cool stuff. Very cool. It was really hard for me to decide what I wanted. Even though I'm not someone who always loves yellow so much, something about this set was calling to me. So they give you their story behind the brand. There's a little directory, and then there's all kinds of cool inspo, so you can see that there is a wide variety of aesthetics that they offer. It was, like I said, it was really hard to choose. I'm hoping that maybe they'll want to partner with me again in the future, and maybe we can pick something different and make something else different. But yeah, so anyway, that is what this little booklet is, and I will definitely take, oh, that's a good idea. Wait, let me go back a page. That's a good idea, making little gift tags. Yeah, so really good ideas. I bet you could make really fun journaling cards. Yeah, super cool. Super, super cool. So very cool. All right, moving along, I want to look at the stickers. So these are the retro stickers. They're PET tape. And I don't want to rip this pretty sticker. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Oh, these are so cool. I don't have anything like this. And these actually, there were 3 different types. There were ones that had like play buttons, like sound. I almost got those. I forgot what the other one was, but this was the retro set. This one says handmade, best wishes for you. And it looks like you get 3 of those. Cool. Oh, cute. This one says retro post office. Very nice. These ones say travel journal starting today. Oh, this is cute. You guys, I am going to be setting up a planner for going to Chicago Planner Conference. Those are going in there. Oh my gosh, how cute. Oh, look, and boarding pass. Oh, these are super cute. And so what I believe is that there's just a clear backing on the back and then it will stick. Nice. Very, very cute. Vintage hang tag. Okay. So actually these are a little different than what I thought, but they are cute. They are cool. Yeah, like them. Very nice. I'm thinking we're going to be using probably one each of these, maybe more than one depending, in our spread, but we will see, to make some fun windows. That seemed like a great option. These are so cute. Let's check out the washi, and we will be swatching them. Oops, I've got my swatch notebook. Look at it, they look so pretty together. Well, that was just coincidence. Okay, so let's pull this little sleeve off so you can see how pretty their packaging is. It says, breathe art into every moment. I love that. Love that. Okay, and then look how cute this box is. So first of all, it's just really pretty itself. And here we go, Bee Garden, 14 rolls. There's different widths in here, but 3 centimeters. I see there's 2 rolls that are 3 centimeters and 12 that are 1.5 centimeters. All right. And then look at that. Isn't that cute? So you have your storage and they're all wrapped in plastic. I'm going to go off camera and get the plastic off, and then we're going to go ahead and swatch these in my swatch notebook, and we'll get to take a closer look at each of the tapes. I am so excited to use these. Okay, I have taken them out of the plastic, and we are going to take a closer look at our washies. So this is one of the bigger, the wider washies. Here's what the width of the roll looks like in terms of tape. Okay, so we do have a little plastic piece at the end. So here's what this looks like. It is so cute. I love that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Maybe we'll do, it's gonna be, let me move this clip up a little. We'll do both pages. Okay. Use my washi cutter. Look how pretty and how vibrant. That is so cute. This is going to make a very cute spread. Okay. Now we have a little floral piece. So there's that. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like that. I like the little pop of red, because we get a lot of yellow and black in this set. So I like that little accent of red. I really like this one. Just white and yellow. Very pretty. Okay. Look how fun. I'm thinking that when I do this spread, I'm going to do some kind of Dutch doors. I'm really a newbie to creative journaling. I have not made... I was doing art with my daughter, and I made some horizontal Dutch doors just with regular paper, and that was pretty fun. But I haven't tried yet making Dutch doors, and I've been wanting to, so I think we're going to do that. I'm going to play with these before I make a final decision about the spread, and so we'll see. We'll see. So this one's like a honeycomb. This one has like a purple background, some purple flowers alongside the daisies. So that's really pretty. Look at how pretty these are. Love. And there's so many to go. So this one is just kind of like a speckled yellow. I I like the colors, the yellow that they use in here. They're also kind of like a more fall yellow to me. Like there's all different hues, but like this, for instance, it's not like a bright yellow, you know, and nothing wrong with that, but I'm just generally not a bright colors kind of gal. Sometimes, but often not. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Oh, I did that one a little crooked, I think. That's okay. Now we've got some lemons. I love lemons in my planner, so that is really fun. So lemons and bees. I really like this one. That's really pretty. Yeah, I really like that one. Look at this like black and white line art bees. Really pretty. Ooh, I'm excited. So here we have a black background with bees. Ooh, I like that. And then we have this one, which is kind of like a slate blue with some flowers. So a little pop of color. Look at that. That's pretty. Then we have a different kind of black background with bees. This one's cute too. Now, I grew up in New England, so I take it for granted that bees are around. But if you live somewhere where bees are not a common thing to have around, I'd love to hear about that. Let me know if you're comfortable. Say where you are from, and you know, do you not have bees at all, or do you only have them at a certain time of the year? We obviously don't have them around too much in the winter when there's snow. Look how cute this one is. This is kind of what inspired me to get the stickers. I thought they were more like photo frames, and maybe I picked the wrong set. That's possible too. But the ones I got, they're still cool. They're still going to look really cool with this spread, I think. So let's check this out. Whoops. All right, look how pretty. Look how pretty. You guys, I love washi tape. I use it. I really do use it. I use it in my planners. Not every time, but I do use it in my planners. And I think I will definitely be using washi in my creative journal. So when I come back, we are going to dig into my new journal and create something that I think is going to be really cool with this washi and our cool stickers. So it'll be just a moment for you, but maybe a few days for me. We'll see. But I will see you in a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I have somewhat of a plan. This is my first time that I'm going to attempt making waterfall tabs. I really am a newbie to creative journaling, but it's something that I've been really wanting to do so badly. So, you know, you guys know, I don't shy away from making mistakes in front of you. I mean, I get embarrassed, I do, but you know, recovering perfectionist, and I'm going to do my best. So I did go ahead and put this thick washi down here, and I just left it because the placement was good and I really didn't want to mess with it. I had a little snafu earlier as I was playing with things. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Now, because I'm a newbie, this whole thing may take me a while. And so I may speed up certain parts of this. I'm not sure. So if that's what happens, it's just because you probably don't want to watch a 5-hour video. I don't know. Do you? Let me know. So I used this wide washi. I think it's so pretty. I will be making a waterfall tab here. And if you're not familiar, that's where you cut the edges. You'll see as we go. So this will be one layer and this will be one layer, which means, let's make sure I don't mess this up. So these will go together. Oops. And oh, the paper's so thick. It's so nice. And these will go together. Yes. So let me double check before I cut things and I get upset. So these will go together. These will go together. So this is going to be the other page. I'm going to clip this that the wide washi will go on. So let's go ahead and put that down. Look at how pretty this washi is. I think I like it like this because that's how I have it on the other side. And hopefully I'm right at the edge. I'm a little over. You guys, I left. So I'm at an age where I now have 2 pairs of glasses. I have my newest glasses, which are my reading glasses. And then I have my last year's glasses that work out pretty well when I'm on the computer and I'm talking to my patients and things. But I forgot my reading glasses at work today, and I would have preferred those. There we go. Okay, I like that. Okay. All right, so that is down. I'm gonna do like, I might corner punch it. I'm thinking I will. So I'm just gonna like do final trims and stuff after. Alrighty. Oh goodness, you guys, I wasn't recording for just a moment. All right, let me just back up for a minute. So I laid down this yellow washi, but I didn't cut it yet because I want to make sure my alignment is right before I cut, especially because I'm new to this, because I want to make a window here with this. So I need to make sure it fits. So I want to make sure everything's right. So yeah, I'm just going for it. I'm making a window. I'm making waterfall tabs. I've never even done a journaling spread, but I've been wanting to do this for so long, and these are so beautiful. So I think, yeah, so you can see, you will be able to see a good amount of that washi if I do that. And you can kind of, you can see like that's how those would overlap. So I think that'll be fine. And let's try this is the bigger piece. That's more, now I could make it so it pokes out, but I want to, even though I'm going to cut a window, I want to keep this retro post office. So I don't really want it to jut out over. Otherwise I would. Oh yeah, that'll work out just fine. I don't mind if it overlaps a little, because I do kind of want it on a little angle. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be fine. And plus, I want it on an angle, but not on a super angle, because you'll see why after. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Okay. Moment of truth. Okay, I kind of messed up the edge a tiny bit. So what I did was I pulled the washi tape back off and I relaid it down. So this way, when I do the other side, I'll be able to make it look even. So let's do that. It wasn't too bad. I just kind of trimmed a little dent. Oh, that looks great. Look how cute. Look how cute. right, so now we have to do the other side. So let's see here. I'm going to do this page. I'm going to go ahead and clip this for now. And I think I'm going to do the other 2 pages off camera because I can already tell this is going to be a very long video. So I'm going to go ahead and get those 2 pages cut the same way. And then we're going to jump into most likely next to the windows, or at least playing with the design of each page. I'll be right back. So I did all the sides. It looks so cute. So it goes like that and that. Goes like that and that. Now in the middle, I want to make windows using these. So I have actually 3 each of these. So one will go on the other side. And what I want to do right now is just play with my placement a little. This is a little daunting, you guys. I've never done this, but I never did waterfall tabs and it was super fun. I loved it. Can this reach? All right, I think it can. So if it's like that, so now the trick is getting the back off of this, which I have no idea. So I'm going to go off camera and I'll be right back. I got the back off. So let's see how we do with putting this down. Maybe like that. Yeah, and I think it'll still line up okay. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. All right. So I think what makes sense now is to cut out the windows, and then I'll adhere the other ones to the back, and then I'll have to cut out the middles of those. So I have this cutting mat I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I think I'll start with this one. Go like this. I need my X-Acto knife, and I actually think I need to change the blade on my X-Acto knife, so I'll be right back. Okay, we've got a fresh blade. I'm wondering if I want to use my washi cutter for like a straight edge, because I do that often. I think that'll help me. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let's do the other one. So now we got to do the other side. So I think I'll do the same thing. I'll at least go off camera to get the backs off, and then we'll see. Okay, guys, I went ahead and did the other sides. It was a little tricky. I kind of messed up the edge on this one a little, but I think I'll be able to fix it once I get to putting things under. Now, when you turn it this way, the handmade sits right here, and I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to incorporate it. So I think it'll be fine. It'll be cute. Now, what I didn't think about was when you turn it this way, I have this kind of funny edge, and I don't particularly like that. It wouldn't be so bad if it went all the way across, but it doesn't. But I also have ideas. I'm probably going to use washi to make like a border there, and so to hide it. So I am going to come back to do the rest of it. It'll be a flash. It'll be a blip, and I'll be back for you, but it may be a day or two for me. All right, you guys, I'm having so much fun. I hope you are too. All right, friends. So I think we are ready to do some decorating. I have pulled some stickers from my stash. I had considered using some stamps in this spread, but a challenge I came up upon is that when you are stamping in a notebook, you really need a hard surface to go under the page to get a good impression of the stamp. And you can use something like an acrylic pencil board, which is something I frankly just learned about. I don't have one. And I was playing with the stamps, some of the stamps I have, and it wasn't working out well. So what I decided to do was to stamp sticker paper that I actually just recently bought. And so I have cut some of them out, some pieces like this. And so I am going to incorporate them into the spread, but I'm just going to do it that way because when I was stamping in my swatch book, it wasn't working out that well. So I'm going to continue with the vintage theme that we get from the washi. And as I showed you, I have some vintage girls I'm going to incorporate. And we're going to kind of stick with the elements that we're getting in the washi, which is butterflies, bees, flowers, but also kind of this mail and maybe kind of film kind of stuff that we're getting from some of the stickers that we're using. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. I think it does work all together, and I'm gonna stick with the black and yellow for the most part, but also using some pops of red. So let's jump in. So I have this box sticker that I layered with one of those stamp stickers that I created. I think I like this here like this. We're gonna go, I'm gonna get it kind of close to the edge, try to get it straight. Just gonna move that. I'm gonna move this for a minute. So I'm getting the kind of symmetry I want to get. Yeah, I think I like that there. So this one's not like a true red, but it has kind of that red tone. I think that these stickers are all really pretty. So I think this is going to go about here. It says, "Dream with all your heart." I am someone who appreciates a good inspirational quote. And then here is one of the stamp stickers I created. I did play with the idea of coloring them in with colored pencils, and I may do that with some, but I think with this I like the black and white. So we're going to put that there. Now this is really my first creative journaling spread. I am going to leave some areas to write in it in case I want to. I'm not terribly worried about it though, about like it being exclusively for journaling. It's more the exercise and creativity. So I think that'll go there. So I think I like that. I may add to the page after, but I'm going to come over to this page. So I'm going to use this girl. She's really cute. Now these are washi stickers, these vintage girls. And I'm kind of toying with not taking the backing off because I think I may end up wanting her to layer over this. And if you're not familiar, washi stickers are pretty thin, and then I may get the yellow coming through. So I'm going to play with the placement a little bit and then decide. But if that's what I decide to do, then I'm just going to use a tape runner to get it to stick. So I think I'm going to put this box here, and this will be for some writing. And then I trimmed this piece from this washi, and I think I'm going to put up here. Oh, actually I wanted to slide the edge under the top of here just a little. Just pull this up just a little. And yeah, and she's going to go about there. I do know that. Oh my gosh, this is looking so cute, you guys. I may add to it, kind of want like a little butterfly there. Let me see if I have one. Okay, I didn't have another little tiny butterfly, so I will come back to it. So let's turn the page. Okay, so now I did have some thoughts for this as well. So let me grab what I need. So the first thing I want to do is, if you recall, I need to do something about covering this up. It's too bad. If it was over just a little, it would look quite intentional. But, and I guess I could put a sticker right there, but I don't really want to. So instead, I think I'm going to use this washi. And I somehow want to make a little barrier. I love that, you guys. And then the girl or lady that's gonna go here is her. I think that'll look cute like that. And then ta-da, which I think I'll scooch her down so she's like that. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the tape runner. All right, friends, so it is very early in the morning and I am back to it. This creative process has been so fun, but it is taking quite a while because it's my first really go at this. So I am going to continue to speed through parts of this, but I will be pausing periodically to talk you through my thoughts. So the thing that I'm going to work on right now are these windows. And so again, as I think I would start to already show you, I want this lady to be showing through here, and I want this next to her, which I made with a stamp. I'm not sure if I need to fill this space. I think I do, but I just haven't come to a full conclusion on what. I'm also stuck on what I want to show through this window. So it's going to be kind of a thing of working on what's showing through the windows, but then also working on the full spreads. And I'll probably be going back and forth because if you've been around here for a while, you know that's my process, even with setting up my planners. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into it and see what we can do here. All right, guys, so here's where we're at so far. This is pretty cute. This may be done. I may add one other little butterfly in, but otherwise I think I like it. So this is also looking very cute. What happened here? Why is the butterfly? Oh, whoops. I put that butterfly too high. Let's see if this sticker paper that I bought It's meant to print stickers on your printer. It was very inexpensive, but I feel like the quality is nice and the stickers come up pretty easily. Let me see. Let me do it like this. I don't mind if it's under there a little. Oops, maybe like that. All right. Yeah, that's cute. So I'm going to go ahead and add lines here to see how this goes. I have a friction pen, which is erasable because I'm always scared of making lines. I do have a stencil, but I think the stencil is short. I might just go for it with the ruler and use the dot grid as a guide. All right, let's try it. I can erase it if it's terrible, right? I think I want one more line. Let's put this here. All right, the ruler was okay. I had to put something under. I'm actually using the, oh shoot, my nail got in the way. See this? Oh, there you go. You get to see it erased. It does erase. Let me try it again. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, guys, I'm in the middle of a big mess here, but that's okay because this is the truth. I make a huge mess when I get creative, and that is fun, right? Let me put my clip on here. So I am ready to do this spread, I think. So let's jump into it. I'm definitely going to put this big box here. So why don't I go ahead and do that? And we're going to use the dot grid to try to get it straight. All right. Oh, I have a feeling I need it over that way. Crap. Let's see if we can pull it back up. I think I can. Oh, good. You know what? Because I actually want to layer it with this. So let me just go ahead and do that. And I also want to layer it with this. All right, so hopefully that's pretty straight. I probably should have whited out those lines. All right, friends, we are ready to flip through the final product. I did add a couple things off camera. I'm so thrilled. This was so fun. It was a time-consuming process just being a newbie to all of it, but I'm so excited and I'm so proud of myself for being willing to try all these new techniques. So here is the first page of our waterfall spread. I think it's so pretty. I love how it turned out. I love the places where I trimmed elements from the washi. And again, you can save 30% with my code for Ieebee, which is down in the description box. I think these sets are great for a beginner because everything is coordinated. And I'll try to point out where I kind of trimmed pieces out of the washi to make them into stickers. Then we come over to where our first window is. I think it's so cute. And I love how the vintage ladies were incorporated into the theme. And I think these stickers, now they're really cool with the clear piece, but I just didn't have the skills to try to figure out how to cut the square first to keep the clear piece. So it was just easier to do it this way, but it would look so cool. It would just take, I think, some math and measuring to do it that way. So maybe down the line I will try. I think the lines came out nice. I think what I'm going to do is just do some brief journaling in here about what it was like making this and how it was my very first one, because I really enjoyed this. I could really see myself doing this again. Please let me know if you want me to start making more videos like this. I think creativity is so important to your health and well-being. It makes you a more creative thinker in things like business. And for me, it greatly reduces my anxiety. So I think creativity is really important. And I've been a decorative planner for a long time. So I think there was a certain comfort level here for me because I've certainly done things like this. I'm just used to being a disc-bound planner where you can take the pages off. So doing it in a notebook is another animal. And you know, these are more of those stickers I made out of the stamps. This is from the washi. This is from the washi from this roll of washi. And this is so pretty. Really love this. There was more. I was going to use these florals, but I didn't. I could have just kept going and going, frankly. And then when we open up our window, now this is in here. I think this looks so nice. Oh, we got a little bit of that washi peek in there. I did not notice that. I wonder if I could scooch it down. No, I don't think so at this point. That is okay. I think it's fine. And then we just added in some butterflies. So like these butterflies are from stamps and this is from the washi. This one is from a sticker book. I love how this turned out. So it was a happy accident that came out so pretty. And it gave us an opportunity to use this washi as well. And so then I left some open space here for more writing, but I decided not to add lines here. I think writing on the dot grid will be fine. And I think it's just so lovely. And then the final spread with our Be Creative. I know I'm a cornball, but I thought it was cute. And then our little inspirational quotes. So I love it. I'd love to hear what you think. I'd love to hear if you creative journal. I definitely want to say thank you to Ieebee for sharing their products with me, and I look forward to sharing more of their products with you in the future. My affiliate link is down in the description box if you choose to shop with them. I greatly appreciate if you use that link. I will earn a commission, and that discount code is down there for you too, which will save you 30%, which is so generous. So thank you again to them. I will link for you my latest video here, and otherwise I will see you in the next one. Bye.